Hello and welcome to Reference Revolution. We isolate our existence in how we define the surroundings that confront us. And in many ways, when either a painter or engineer or whatnot, we frame these into a dimension of the horizontal and the vertical, whether we're looking up or we're looking about. And this all comes down to the Cartesian coordinate system. And what this does is it helps us locate things in space. And we've defined this pretty much, for all high school students entering Algebra 2 and whatnot. These are coordinates for locational purposes. And we do this and we locate the origin as our starting point, which, is the zero point. And we claim that zero is the origin. But in many regards, this is for a static universe. And this isn't really the universe that we live in. This is more classical mechanics and Newtonian mechanics that works very well because we like to have static, objects so that we can examine them. But as we all are aware, maybe not all, of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, that nothing can be located, that we are in a constant dynamic situation. So not only is zero the origin, and then we extend out in all directions to locate what? Positive infinity. And in many regards, we make the mistake in reference that we put it as also negative infinity. We put positive and negative infinity at the same location. But by definition, negative infinity would be in the opposite direction than positive infinity. So what we have then is infinity actually is the origin. And it is a location of reference in time and space. Because zero is just a simultaneous existence of maybe time zero. But as to isolated locations, they're dynamic and they're constantly moving. And I refer to this reference revolution as a negative infinite reference revolution. Because I believe that not only is that origin zero, but we've misplaced it actually in real space and time. And it is either negative infinity or positive infinity, no matter how you want to take it. As long as there's light available for observation, then we have reference. And that reference can extend down to the smallest of particles or out to the largest of views. So whether we put negative infinity out at the outer edge, and if we do that, then the inner edge would be positive infinity where we're located, at the top of the universe, say, flowing in forward. Or if we reverse it to where we put ourselves, looking out at positive infinity, then opposite direction would be negative infinity. And that would be where we examine the present. Now, to have this as a reference and to have it as a revolution is to incorporate it into our thinking and, more importantly, into the devising of instruments and devices that can more aptly examine reality, as in instantaneous sensors instead of radar. If you could feel the moment, so to say. So there are many things that this science or mathematics concept has, I believe, applications for that have not yet been developed. So I hope that we can continue these studies and open our hearts and minds to that thing that would give us the best opportunity to advance and further become sentient creatures that can embrace the reality of what and where we are. Thanks. We'll see you on the next ride. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.